Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.
These are the topics that we will be covering, and I'll try to make this session as fun as possible and as engaging as possible. This is a lesson which you can use if you have not ever used Excel or have not used it for a long time, or you want to just brush up your skills. All right. So let's start. This is an Excel interface. This is called a quick access toolbar, which can be customized from here. You can add or remove items from here, and it allows you to access some features immediately. These are called tabs. Each tab has specific functions, which we will discuss as we go on. And this is called the ribbon. It contains the most important features of each tab over here. All right. Now this is the cell address bar, which tells you in which cell is your cursor in. Like currently this is B4, it says B4, and this is the formula bar wherein whatever is written in the cell is visible over here and can be edited from here also. This is a sheet, this is another sheet. A sheet can be added from here. All right. You can add sheets from here. You can delete sheets by right-clicking them and clicking on delete. You can move between sheets like this, and a collection of 2 sheets or more sheets is called a workbook, which is what you see right now. From here, you can zoom in, zoom out, and I believe that should be it for now. Now, let's understand about entering data. Now, when you enter data in Excel, you enter a data of any kind. It can be a number, it can be a text, it can be a symbol, it can be a picture, it can be a chart, it can be a video, anything at all. And where do you enter it? You enter it in Excel in a cell. So what is a cell? A cell is the smallest unit of operation in Excel. So this is a cell which is the intersection of a column, which is this vertical stack of cells, and a row, which is this horizontal stack of cells. So I can enter a number here. I can enter a text here. I can enter a symbol over here. All right. I can enter special characters over here. Let me enter a special character over here. I can even have a smiley over here. So you can enter any kind of data. All right. And what cell number is this? You'll always be able to see this from here. C4. Why C4? C is the column, 4 is the row, so intersection is C4. Now, can we edit our data? Of course, we can edit our data. To edit our data, let's first learn how to copy paste. Now, you can copy your data by clicking on any cell that you want. Do a right click, click on copy, paste it wherever you want, then click on that cell, do a right click and click on paste. It's pasted. Now I want to edit it, and I can edit it either by clicking here in the address bar, all right, and editing it, or I can double click here and edit it. Like this. And I want to edit it again, and I say like. Of course, I hope you like this video. And we already learned copy and paste. So let's copy it over here. We do a Control C and a Control V. Now let's do some basic mathematical operators like add numbers. Now, if you want to add numbers, you can do it very simply. To do calculations in Excel, you have to start typing by the symbol is equal to, enter that symbol is equal to, and then type in the number you want to add, say 1, and then enter the symbol for plus 1, and then press enter. That's 2, correct? Is equal to 8 plus 8. Okay. Enter 16. Let's do something tough. Bring it on. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6 plus 5, 6, 4, 9, 8, 7. That's it. See? Subtract numbers. you can just start with typing is equal to and then type the number you want to subtract from, and then type in the minus symbol and type in the number you want to subtract from it. And 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. To divide numbers, just type in is equal to, type in the number you want to divide, say 3, say for example 9, and then type in the symbol for divide, which is this, and divide by 3. Let's enter. Alright, multiply numbers. Is equal to 8, multiply symbol 8. See? Very simple, correct? Now we will learn how to format our data. Alright, now formatting our data involves a lot of stuff, like you can, I show the examples over here, alright? You just look at this cell. If I take my mouse over here, I can go ahead and make this data bold, make it italics, make it underlined. See? I'm changing it back. And you can go ahead and put a background color over here. You can go ahead and change these colors from here. Have no fill at all. You can change the color of the text from here. See? You can go ahead and change the alignment from here. Now this is center aligned. This is right aligned. You can go ahead and make it vertical like this. I'm pressing a control. I'm doing undo from here. This is how you do undo. Alright. This is basically formatting that you can do. And there's something called cell styles, which gives you predefined cell styles like this. See, I hover my mouse over here and the style keeps on changing. Pretty easy stuff, pretty good to do. Alright, now we will come to conditional formatting, which is very, very important. Alright, so conditional formatting is over here. What it does is it allows you to format your data based on certain conditions. Like this is my raw data that I'm using, and this is way too much to see right now. So for example, I want to find out, say in this cell, total sales, which is pretty big. All right, the top 3 performers. All right, so I go to click conditional formatting. All right, and I want to see top 3 items. So I click on top 10 items, and from here I make it 3, and I fill it with green text from here. Click OK. Now it is 9312 8645 and 8512. I know this is part of conditional formatting. See? Well, this is a topic which is a bit more comprehensive than the way I'm explaining. You can go to my website, myelesson.org. Let me open the site for you. You can go to my website, myelesson.org. All right. And from there on, you can learn Excel further and such topics in a more comprehensive manner. You go to this section, Excel training videos, and you can find your videos from here. The English language videos are on the right hand side, and then you can use them. All right. So you can learn more about conditional formatting from there. I'm going to main sheet now. Now it tells me that I have to tell you how to use filters. Well, smoking is pretty bad for health, so don't smoke. The only filters that you should be using is with the coffee and in Excel. So what are filters? Well, filters allow you to reach out to your data in a very, very meaningful manner. So that means in case you want to do some analysis, some effective consolidation, you can use filters. To use filters, just select the headers of your data, all right? And in the home tab, you will find this option, filter, and the filter is automatically applied now. Now you can filter, say, you see these drop downs, and you can filter for say, only for BMW. I want to see all the data for BMW. Wow, great car. I want to bring everything back over here. I want to see the data for, say, US and UK, two countries together, US and UK. Click OK. So now you see the data for US and UK. This is how you apply filters. If you want to learn more about filters again, go to myelisten.org and go ahead and check out these videos from there. This is the site for you. And yes, videos in English are over on the right hand side here. Let's get back to our Excel sheet. And now, how do we remove filters? Well, we click over here and we say clear filters from country, and the filters are gone. Okay, let's do that. In case you want to take away the filters completely, click over here and click over here again, and the filters are gone. Bring them back. Makes more sense. You can also use the sort feature, I'm sure, which can also help you. Once you have created your filters, you can also use sort, like sort your data from A to Z. So now it is sorted alphabetically. All of these are aligned automatically. All right. You can sort it like anything, sorted on numbers, sorted on dates, anything you want. I am going to undo this. All right. I'm back. Now we will learn to create some charts, which is very, very important. All right. So to learn to create charts, let's go to our raw data. And for example, say we want to create the chart for sales in these cities. All right. And I select city and sales. Now you go to insert, and over here you get these options for charts. This is a column chart, and just like this you were able to create it. Let me create a few more charts for you, and then we will basically just cover how to go ahead and edit them. So go to insert again, and we can create say a bar chart. I can move it over here. Now I go to insert again, and I create a line chart from here. All right, this is a line chart. I create a pie chart from here. So this is how you get the hang, correct? You can create these charts from here. Select your data and create the chart. And now I can move them across. See, these are my charts, which I can use. If I click on a chart, I get the options, design and format, which I can use to change the look and feel of my charts. Do experiment with them. If you want to learn more about charts, like I said, go to myelisten.org and learn everything about charts from it. And now, pivot table, very important. Now, pivot tables allow you to go ahead and create meaningful reports from your data without knowing any coding in Excel, any formula at all. So to do that, just click anywhere in your data, go to insert, click on pivot table, and it says select a table or a range. We have already selected our data, and always choose new worksheet if you are using pivot as a beginner. And to understand how to use existing sheet option, go to my website and learn it from there. Click OK, and this section opens. This is a pivot table builder. Understand that it works basically on column rows values. All right, filters is something else, a bit more advanced. So let me show you by example. So for example, I want to replicate whatever I did in this chart, okay? City and the number of sales, total sales. So I click on cities, and rather than clicking, I drag cities into rows, so the cities are showing up over here, and then I drag total sales into values. So now I can see that the total sales for Atlanta were this, Delhi was this, Hiroshima was this, London was this. Alright, I can simply go ahead and move cities to columns. So my now data is placed like this. I can put it back. I can put this back, and I can do by product name. So now I want to see the sales for Aston Martin for January. Aston Martin, BMW, the car names. I have mentioned the product names over here, and you can get the sales over here. See, so this is pretty easy. You are able to get all that data without knowing how to code. Otherwise, trying to get this data using Excel formulas is pretty difficult. So that is basics of pivot table. You can learn more about pivot table by going to my e-lesson, all right? And now we will learn how to add or how to sum in Excel. Now, sum is a function in Excel which allows you to add numbers, something which we did over here, all right? Now, but using a formula. To use that, you type in is equal to and type in sum and open the bracket and type in the numbers you want to add. 2, and instead of the plus sign, you add a comma sign. 2, 5, 8, 9, and close the bracket. Press enter. Voila, you have the sum over here. I'm going to go ahead and change the size of this stuff so that it's pretty easily visible. Now, if you want to calculate average, right? So you can calculate average is equal to AVE or AGE, all right? Open the brackets, and you can either type in the numbers like we did earlier in sum or select them like this. Okay, these are the numbers I want to calculate the average for. Select these, close the bracket, and here is the average. The average is 23. All right. Now let's try to learn how to count. Now count what? Excel has some built-in formulas which tell you how many cells are empty, how many have numbers, how many don't have numbers in them. All right. So you can use that to do meaningful calculations, like in attendance sheets. So if you're creating an attendance sheet, you would like to count how many times has P for present come up, so you can know how many days somebody was present, or A for absent, how many days somebody was absent by counting the number of A's. So to count, you have to type in is equal to count, COUNT, and it says counts the number of cells containing numbers in a range. You open the bracket and let's select this range, close the bracket, and we'll find that 4 cells are containing numbers. I am just going to use Format Painter to format it like this cell. All right, so you click on a cell you want to copy the design and the formatting, go to Format Painter, and then click on the cell you want to apply the change to. So 4 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4 are containing number. The rest are either containing symbols or text. Now let's understand max. You want to find out the biggest value in our series, so you use max function is equal to max. All right, open the bracket and says select the range. You select the range, close the bracket, and you know the biggest number is this. Let's find out the minimum number. Is equal to min, open the bracket, select this range, you know 3. Now, very important, let's learn how to freeze panes. All right. See, if I'm scrolling down, I am not able to see this thing, crash course, my e-lesson.org, right? I can fix that. How? Well, I can freeze this row. I go to view, all right, I go to freeze panes, and then I can either choose freeze top row. So the top row would be frozen, which is row number 1. I can unfreeze it from here. Sorry. I can unfreeze it from here. Now it's no longer frozen and it moves along with the sheet. Or I can click over here and then click on freeze panes and click on freeze panes. So anything above this would be frozen. See, it stays there. We are moving along. This is how you can freeze panes. I explained this in even more detail on my website. You can check it there. But this is just a crash course that we are doing, right? And now let's try to create a drop-down list. Very, very important. Soon we'll be covering protections for sheet print options, VLOOKUP, and all the Excel shortcuts also. To create a drop-down list, for example, I want to say over here, good, bad, and ugly. All right. Or I want to say like, comment, share. I want that to happen in this that to show up as a drop-down over here. So I can do that in two ways. Okay, I can write it over here, like, comment, share. Please do that for this video also. So I'm just getting the format over here so that it looks a bit bigger. Okay, I have written this over here. Now I want to show it up as a drop-down list in this section. How do I do that? I click on this cell, I go to data, I go to data validation, and from here I choose list, and then I choose the source. All right, and this is my source. I click OK, and here is my drop-down list. Like this video, have a question, comment. If you really like it, share it. See, that's one way of doing it. There are more ways of creating drop-down list, of course, which are covered over here. You get the hint. Now let's talk about password protection so that nobody can go ahead and open this file without your permission. To do that, we go to File, all right, and we go to Protect Workbook over here, and we click on Encrypt with Password. It will ask you for a password. Enter that password. Make sure that you don't forget it, otherwise nothing can be done. And then nobody would be able to open this workbook without that password. Very simple. There are ways to protect just the sheet, not the workbook, and there are ways to protect even a single cell. So everything else would be editable, but a specific cell would not be editable. Where can you learn that? You know now. All right. And print options, very important. We usually need to print our sheets. To do that, we go to page layout, and you can set the print options from here. All right. And you can go to File, and you can access the print command from here. You can set up the options from here. Also, you can print from here. There are a lot of options for printing in Excel, all right, which are all covered on my site for great detail. This is a crash course, so now you know just how to print. All right. And all important VLOOKUP. Everybody wants to learn how to use VLOOKUP in Excel. So to do VLOOKUP, let's go to a sheet, raw data, and say, let's find it. Okay, product name, Honda, and total sales. Okay, so let me copy this. I'm going to do a VLOOKUP for you right now, right here. So for Honda, all right. Now, if we have, this is not looking very clean, is it? So if I want to do a VLOOKUP and say, for example, I have a new sheet over here. Let me copy this. You know, we have to keep the branding there. See, I was able to copy it, and this is an option which tells I can keep the number formatting, keep the source formatting, or I can keep the formatting from where I copied it. I just copy it, just the basic stuff. I can go ahead and do the formatting myself. Fatafat click it, go to home, go to cell styles, and we are able to do the formatting ourselves very easily. These are different options for paste special. You just saw one option. Now let's do our VLOOKUP. Say for example, this is Honda over here, all right, and we want to look up the total sales values. How do we do that? We type in is equal to VLOOKUP, all right. It says lookup value. The lookup value would be the stuff what you're looking for, that is Honda. Ensure that it is available in both where you're looking for and where you want to look it up from, and click on your raw data. We have to is equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this, press comma, go to your raw data, that is the area where you have your data in, and start selecting from the column which contains the lookup value, that is Honda. All right, and keep on selecting your data till the point you know is the end of your data, right? And now press comma. It will ask for a column index number. All right, the column index number is where your answer is located for that lookup. So what I'm looking for total sales. Now, why would I have to do one calculation manually? I have to find out the column index number, which would be the number of columns which is away from this lookup value. So this will be Honda. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4 columns away. So I type in 4 and I type in comma 0, close the bracket, and I get the answers for Honda. The number is 5122. Let me format paint it. Let's check. Honda 5122. I'm going to type in Mazda over here. It will change the MAZDA and you get a different number. VLOOKUP is far more than what I've just explained over here. You can go to my lesson and learn more about it. All right. I've covered it around in 12 to 15 examples. And now time to learn the Excel shortcuts. Well, you can learn all these shortcuts. There are more than 250 shortcuts. You can go to my site. All right. At the bottom, you will find these shortcut links. All right. These links to download. And from here, you can download the complete list of Excel shortcuts. Here. All right. Download full list of Excel shortcuts. Click over here. You can see the shortcuts over here and you can download it from here also. So this was it, the Excel crash course. Hope you liked this video. Do like it. If you have a question, please comment it. And if you really like it, go ahead and share it across. You can go to mylesson.org to learn all the Excel that you want for free. Hope you like this video. See you in the next video. Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I am your guru, and in this video I'll teach you 12 Excel tricks that will save you tons of time. All right. So these are the tricks that I'm going to teach you, and we'll be learning how to remove duplicates, finding top bottom performers, password protection for your sheet, converting an Excel to a PDF, using pivot tables, converting rows to columns, drop down list, freezing top rows, organizing your data, one-click charts, and separating content of a cell, printing all data in one sheet. And in the end, I'll be teaching a unique trick that I'm sure none of you would have seen. None of you would have seen. That's my bet. All right, let's start with removing duplicates. All right, so let's do that. And now, removing duplicates is a pretty difficult stuff when you have to do it. However, Excel makes it very simple. I can tell you that this is the easiest way. Select the data from which you want to remove duplicates. All right. Go to Data tab and you have a new option called remove duplicate, all right, and choose continue with the current selection. Click on remove duplicates, all right, and it will ask you, okay, this column, okay, yes, this column. If it has multiple columns, you can uncheck multiple columns and click and see. It found 3 duplicates values and removed them. 390 was duplicate. I'm pressing a Control Z to undo this. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Simple duplicates. Sorry, we have to click on continue with the current selections and duplicates gone. Easy, extremely simple, nothing easier, right? Finding top bottom performers. Now these are the sales of, say, your 12 salesmen. You want to know the top bottom performers. How do we do that? You have to go into calculations and all that whatnot. Well, with one click you can do that. Go to Home tab, select your data, go to Home tab, go to conditional formatting, go to top bottom rules, and from here choose top 10% or choose top bottom percent or choose above average or choose below average. Let me show you above average. You can give them a color, say green color. So now the people in green are above average, in white are below average. That's one option. Go to conditional formatting, all right, and top bottom rules, top 10 percentage, okay, or top 30%. Fill them with green. So these are the top 30%. Simple, right? Same sheet you can have another rule, same area, bottom 10%, all right, bottom 30%. I choose from here, bottom 30%. Let them be red. Now you know, top 30%, bottom 30%, the rest are okay. Cool, right? Now, let's learn password protection. Okay, now that's important. Password protection comes in 3 stages. All right, 3 stages. The first one is to open the workbook itself. All right. The second one is to lock the content that you are seeing on the screen and nobody can make a change to it. The third is making certain sections editable. All right, making certain sections editable. So let's learn all the 3 aspects. So let me open up a file, an existing file. All right, and say I have these files, pivot table file. All right. I want to give it a password protection. So what I need to do is I go to file, I go to file, I go to protect workbook, I click on protect workbook and I choose encrypt with password and I give it a password 123. That's a password. Okay. I'll press 123 again. 123. Now the color has changed and the workbook is now protected. Let me save it. Okay, it's saved now and let me go ahead and open it again. Open. This was the one we used. Now it's asking for a password 123. Now I can open it. See? Now, another kind of password wherein nobody can go ahead and change any content. Like currently I can type anything over here, right? See? 123, that's the password that we'll be using. Now, what I want to do is I want to protect this sheet that nobody can enter anything. So I go to review, I go to protect sheet, and I type in the password 123. Another 123. Now see what happens. I'm typing 123. It doesn't allow me to type. It says unprotect sheet. Now I have to unprotect it. I'm typing in the password 123. And here you are. Simple. Now, for example, these cells, these two cells, let me highlight them in this color. You want to make these editable and let everything else be locked. All right. So currently we can type anything. Yes. So what I want to do is that everything should be locked except these two cells. So anybody can type anything over here, but nowhere else. So to do that, I will select these cells. I'll go to the small drop down in this font section, go to protection and click on uncheck this locked option. Click OK. And now I'm going to protect the sheet again. Go to review, protect sheet, type in the password 123. 123. Now see, I will try to type 123 over here for me to type. But if I try to type that over here, 123, see, amazing, right? Now you want to convert your Excel file to PDF. So this is something that you've written and you want to convert it to a PDF. How do we do that? Very simply. You go to File, you go to Export, and here you get a very simple option of creating a PDF file. Give it a name, give it a place, click on Publish, and it will be converted into a PDF file. Now, you can work with the formatting. I'll tell you how. File, Export, PDF, and from here, you can choose minimum size, standard publishing size. You have your options like fit to page and all that part. You can do that from here. Selection, active sheets, entire workbook, any specific page, all that you want can be done from here. Very simply. You have this publish option and you publish it, and here it is. This one was the sheet that we had was formatted in a way that it's very, very wide, else you would have been able to see more of it in a screen. All right. Now, let's go to our next option, using pivot tables. Now, pivot tables are great tools to help you do analysis of your data without even knowing any kind of formula. Say, for example, you want to find out how many cars were sold in India, in Delhi, in, say, January. Now you have to find this, and then here again this data, and then again this data. All right. So you have to do a total of all these cells. And now with a pivot table, you can do that in a jiffy. How? Just click anywhere in your data, go to Insert, my sheet is protected. Let me just unprotect it first. See? Now click anywhere in your data, go to Insert, click on Pivot Table, select a table or a range, click OK, and now say for Delhi you want to find out the data, and for January. Now in Delhi in January we sold 2,562 cars. Simple. See? That's the power of pivot tables. I have explained pivot tables in great detail on my website myelesson.org. So I would suggest you to go over there and learn more about pivot tables from there. So I'm just covering some basics of pivot tables over here, but just wanted to explain the power of them. Now this is very important. Another trick that can save you a lot of time, that is converting rows to columns or vice versa. Now you have this data, all right, like this, and you want this to be convert it to rows, like it should come in these cells from left to right. Currently it's top to bottom. How do we do that? Well, what we do is we copy them to a Control C or copy with your mouse. Click wherever you want to paste it, do a right click, go to paste special, go to paste special again over here and choose transpose. Click OK, and now see it is converted to rows. This was in column, it's converted to rows. Same thing you can do with rows, they will be converted to columns for you. Let me convert this for you. Copy, right click, paste special, go to paste special again over here, transpose, OK, and see, rows have been converted to columns. Nice trick, right? I've explained a lot of such tricks on my elesson.org. Do go over there. Let me show you an example. How does it look like? Well, this is the site that I'm talking about. That's my site. And you have all these sections that you can go and learn Excel for free. Now, creating drop-down lists. So, for example, you want that some data has to be entered and there should be no mistakes. So you go ahead and create a drop-down list so that there is no chance of error. So let's take this example. We want to have this list, these cities to be populated over here, but as a drop-down list. How will we do that? Yeah, well, in these cells, we want, let me color them. Now, in these cells, we want the drop-down list. So I'll select these cells, all right? I'll go to data, I'll go to data validation, I'll go to list, and it asks me where is your source, and I'll select my source. This is my source. Click OK, and my drop-down list is ready. See, there is a drop-down already appearing over here. I can choose from here. I've explained drop-down lists in great detail on my site. So I'm repeating again, you can learn more about them from there. See? Simple. Now, how to freeze your first row. If you see, my row number 1 is visible. Even if I am on row 99 over here. Well, what I have done is I've gone ahead and frozen the first row, the top row. How do we do that? Well, to do that, you go to home. You go to view and you go to freeze panes. Currently, it is frozen, so you can unfreeze it from here. Else, simply just click on freeze top row and it will be frozen. Same way you can freeze the first column also. So it is very, very helpful so that in case you have your headers written on the top. So if you're scrolling down, you don't know what data you're looking at. So then having those headers on the top always helps. All right. Now coming to our next topic, organizing data. Now, organizing data is a great, great way of using Excel. Now see, I'm going to select the headers. I'm going to Home tab and I'm going to go ahead and click on Filters. This is one of the best ways to organize your data. Now, if I want to go ahead and see the data for BMW, then I'll uncheck everything and I'll check on BMW and I'll be able to see the data for BMW only. All right. Select all. I'll be able to see the data for everything. I go to a country, I say I want to see the data for US and UK only. Click OK. That's how organizing your data can help you that's how filters can help you in organizing your data. Same way, we can remove filters by selecting all, and the filters are gone. You can remove the filters by clicking here also. The filters will be gone. You can bring them back again from here. You can also sort your data. So sort from A to Z. So now it is alphabetically in order. You can do that also. You can sort for numbers also. So that's how easily you can organize data. One-click charts. Yes, that's very important. Now see, I have this with me. Okay, I've selected this data. I am going to press F11. automatically a chart is created. See, it's created an own sheet and it's given a name also. You can change the chart type from here if you want. You can have a line chart, you can have a pie chart, area chart, whatever you want. Totally up to you. You have your chart in just one click. See, by pressing F11, the function key, F11 key, and separating the contents of a cell. This is important. A lot of people ask me this. Now, for example, I want to go ahead and separate the contents of this cell. How do I do that? Say, for example, I have a cell containing text and numbers. I want to separate this. How do I do that? I click over here. I go to data. I go to text to columns. I choose delimited. Go to next, and from here I choose what is a common separating value. How can I separate this? So I see there's a space. So I uncheck tab and I check on space. Click next, click finish. It has moved to a second cell. Simple, extremely easy, right? Same way, for example, since there is a symbol over here, let me try to separate this. Delimited, next, and this time there is a symbol which I see as this hyphen. So I can go ahead and click on other and type that symbol over here. You can type whatever you want over here and click on next, click on finish, and see. This is again separated from this cell and moved to its own cell. Great trick, yes. Now, printing all data in one sheet, very important. Now, for example, this is your data, and we know if I go to print it, it will at least take 3 sheets to print this. How? Let me show you. I click on file, I click on print, I know this is how it's going to look like. Correct? If I want to fit it in a single screen, what I will do is I'll go to this option of scaling and click on fit to one page, and it will automatically align itself to fit to one page, and I can change the orientation to make this look better. Simple. So what was coming in 3 pages would now come in only 1 page and with still room to spare. Nice, isn't it? Now we have covered all our examples. There was one thing that I told you that I'll teach you in the end that I bet none of you would be knowing, or maximum of very few people. That's taking a screenshot of your Excel sheet without using any external tool. For that, we go to quick access toolbar, go to more command, go to all commands, and from here choose camera. Yes, there is an option for camera. I click on add, click OK. So you'll learn one more trick. Now, with this camera, once I click on it, see the shape of my cursor changes, and whatever I select, a picture of that section would be taken. See? Let me show you again. I selected this, I click on camera, and picture is taken. Now if I want to go ahead and paste it somewhere, I can do that. Now it is a picture, see? Cool, isn't it? Let's take a picture of this. So I have gone ahead and selected this cell. I click on camera. It is now selected as a picture. I can paste it anywhere. It's pasted now. It's as a picture. I can save it, use it, whatever I want to do. I can go ahead and do corrections and give it borders and all not what. So this was a cool trick that I wanted to show you. Hope you like this video. If you do, please like it. And if there is a question, please put it on the comments. And do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe to the channel. I'm always there to help you out. So till the next video, this is your Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your Guru, and in this video, I'm going to teach you 10 cool Excel tricks that will make you amazing in Excel and save you a lot of time. The first one is that I'm going to teach you is how to insert totals in just one click. So all you need to do is that wherever you want to insert these totals, you have to press Alt and the is equal to key together. So like over here, if I want to insert totals, I will press the Alt and is equal to key together, and automatically the range would be selected and the sum would be done. I need to just press enter. Second trick is inserting the current time. If you want to insert the current time, all you need to do is press Control, Shift and colon. These key Control, Shift and colon, and the current time is inserted automatically. It's 5 a.m. right now. The third trick is inserting the current date. So if I want to insert the current date, all I need to do is just press Control colon, and the current date gets automatically inserted. If I need to then highlight a column, all right, I press Control and the space key. So if this is the column I want to highlight, I click over there and press Control and space. This gets highlighted. If I want to go ahead and highlight a row, then I press Shift and space key. Shift and space. See, wherever your cursor is, the same row would get highlighted. Shift and space. Now if you want to remove a column, then you have to press Control and this bracket symbol, the close bracket symbol. Same way, if you want to remove a row, then you have to press Control and the open bracket button. So if this is the row I want to delete, then I press Control and close bracket button. And if I want to show or hide a formula, now here is a formula that I've entered. Over here I have entered a formula which says is equal to sum this cell plus this cell, all right? Now if I want to show this formula, what I need to do is I need to press Control and this symbol key. This is the key just above tab left hand side to the 1, numeric 1. Control plus this key, I don't know what they call it. If you know it, mention it in the comments. See, the formulas are visible now. If I press it again, the formulas are gone. Mention in the comments what we call this key. And if you want to add a line in a cell, like how I did over here, this is 2 letters in a same cell in different lines. How do I do that? Well, if you have mentioned, say, A over here, and now you want B to be mentioned in the same cell below it, then you click in this cell, go to the edit mode, and press Control Enter. Sorry, press Alt Enter. And you will be able to type stuff in the same cell in different lines. See, like this. Alt plus Enter. And the last trick is copy style. Now we have gone ahead and did some work to get this style over here. I want to now copy it in a single click over here. So I'll use Format Painter. I will first click here, go to Format Painter, click there and click on the cell in which I want to copy the style. Simple. So this is how we can become excellent in Excel by using these 10 tricks. Hope you like this video. If you did, please do click on the like button. And if you have a question, please mention in the comments. I'll try to answer the question. And do subscribe to the channel so that I am motivated and I can keep on making such more videos. You'll also be notified if you subscribe of all the new videos when I make. So hope you like this video. Until the next video then, this is your Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your Guru, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to make 10 most used charts in Excel. Yes, in one video you will learn how to make 10 most used charts in Excel. So we'll start with the column chart, bar chart, line chart, pie chart, donut chart, combo chart, this is where it starts getting interesting. Combo chart, tree map chart, Pareto chart, and in the end, I'll tell you how to make sparkline chart and sparkline column chart also. So making charts and graphs in Excel is very, very easy. You just need to know what kind of data you have and what you want to show. So let's start making our charts from here, and this is the data I have. So to insert a chart, you select your data and go to home, go to insert, and from here choose column chart. There are multiple type of column chart. Since this is a simple video, I've taught the regular common charts. If you want to know more about these charts, you can go to my website, mylisten.org, and there are comprehensive videos on these charts. And we were able to create a column chart. You can edit it by changing its name, column chart, see, like this. This section opens fill, no fill. I'll be explaining this later with other topics. And now let's create which is the second chart we have, is a bar chart. All right. Now, when to create what kind of chart? I have written a complete article on this. You can go ahead and read it in the description below this video. All right. And do also like and comment. Do also like this video if you like what I have written and made, and also comment upon the content of this video. So now I'm trying to make a bar chart. I'll select my data, go to insert, go over this area and choose bar chart. And here is my bar chart. In a bar chart, I will tell you another trick. Like you click on the chart, anywhere in the chart, and these two sections open, design. You can use design section to change the design of your chart like this. In every chart, I'll tell you one option. All right. So we have created two charts. Now let me create a line chart. So this is my data. I go to insert and I go to line chart over here and I choose a line chart. And here is my line chart. I'm going to just reduce this a little bit. This is my line chart. And in this video, in this chart, I'll tell you how you can change the colors from here. All right. You can go ahead and work with the legends from here. Where do you want to show the legends? I want to show the legends on, say, bottom, more options. Say I say on top, okay? And I want to show data labels. And data labels. These are my data labels, and I want to show them above. Now I'll go to the regular size. And this is my data label. So I was able to insert data label. Now, what next chart do we have online is a pie chart. All right, pie chart. Here is a pie chart for us. Select the data, go to insert, go to pie, and here is your pie chart. See? Well, I can go on and keep on piling them over here. So this is your pie chart. Now in pie chart, I'll tell you a trick. Go to format, and from here you can go ahead and choose various colors to fill the shapes. Whatever you have selected, you can format your chart from here. See, what colors do you want in here? You can choose them from here. You can choose a specific color for a section or for the complete stuff. If it's just one section I want, this is one section I'm bothered about, then only in this section will I change the color. Say, let me make it blue. In this section, I want it to be red. In this section, I'm making a Google. Google logo is green, yellow, red, and blue. So in this section, I will insert green. And here is a Google. See? Well, let me pull it down. And we should never pull somebody down. It's just the chart that we're trying to pull down. Okay. And which is the next chart we have online. And this is a donut chart made in a very similar manner as a pie chart. Select the data, go to insert, go to donut chart from here, and your donut chart is ready. In this one, I'll tell you how to copy paste the chart. So you select the chart, click on copy, go to a new sheet, right click and click on paste. Your new chart is ready. It is linked to the same data. That's another way. All right, and now I believe we are moving on to interesting things. Combo charts. Combo charts are great if you have to show 2, 3 kinds of information. Like I want to show the sales like we are showing over here along with the target. All right. So how will I do that? I'll select this complete data now. Go to insert and go to combo charts over here. All right. This is a combo chart. You can learn more about it in detail on my website, myelesson.org. So this is a combo chart. So this is the 3000 target line that you see over here. And now you can see this one is this far away from here. This one has exceeded it. This was just there, almost there. And in combo chart, I'll tell you that you can have these lines, etc., removed. See, you click on those lines and they get removed. You click over here and they get removed. Just have your basic data looking clean, extremely clean. All right. This was a combo chart for you. And let's create a tree map chart, a beautiful chart which shows the content of your data in form of square and rectangular blocks, something similar to what a donut chart does in a round way. So this is my data. I select it. I go to insert. I go to recommended chart. Sorry, I go to, this is my tree chart. And here is the data. I will go ahead and place it. Now, if you try to reduce the size, it will retain its symmetry. If I change the data over here, say, if I make it say 8,800, this changed. It's a beautiful chart to work with. Also, if I go ahead and remove this layout from here, then again it will try to occupy most space in the section and organize itself accordingly. That's the beauty of this chart. And then comes the Pareto chart, extremely difficult to make in the earlier versions of Excel, but very easy to make in this version of Excel now. So let's select our range, sales data, go to insert, and from here you can choose a Pareto chart. Here is your Pareto chart in the histogram. So it tells you which sections are corresponding with 100%, 80%, 90% of your data. For people who want to know more about Pareto charts, please visit my website, myelesson.org, and you will understand what exactly a Pareto chart can do for you in a presentation and how extremely pleased your boss will be. And now coming to our last charts, which are sparkline charts and spark column charts. Beautiful charts to have. So I want to create a sparkline chart. So for that, you have to ensure that your data is not more than one row. It has to be a row, not a column. It can be as long as possible. The row can be as long as possible, but it has to be a row, and only one thing can be shown over there, like sales. So I selected this data, go to insert, go to sparkline. It will ask you choose your location. So I will hover over here and say I want my chart to be located over here. It comes over here. Click OK, and my chart is ready. See, this graph chart is located in one single cell. These are hovering over a range of cells. Sparkline chart is located within a cell. See, if I click on a chart, it says chart 5, but if I click on a sparkline chart, it says cell number B31. I've explained more about sparkline charts in my video on sparkline chart on mylesson.org. In a similar manner, we can insert a sparkline column chart also. So we go to our data, go to insert and go to spark column chart. Select where you want to have your chart. I want it here. Click OK and your spark column chart is ready. Isn't it amazing? Now there's one last trick. See what I'll do. This is my data. I'll select it. Do nothing, just press F11. Chart is ready automatically in full screen size. F11. You need to press F11. All right. That's the key, the top key, function key. And from here, you click over here and change the design, change the layout from here. You want to change the colors, you can change them from here. You want to change the layout, you can have the numbers on the top. Anything you want to change the chart type, you can do that from here. Make it a line chart, make it a pie chart, area chart, whatever you want. Cool, right? So this is how we go ahead and make these 10 most used charts in Excel. So I hope you like this video. If you did, please click on the like button below. And if you have a question or a comment, please do write your comment and do subscribe to the channel. It will keep me motivated. And also you will be notified whenever there is a new video made by me, which is almost on every second day. So till the next video, this is your Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning.